Iambic introduces new AI model for drug discovery.
Iambic Therapeutics has launched an AI model called Enchant, designed to streamline drug development processes by significantly cutting costs and time needed for new drug creation. Enchant utilizes extensive preclinical data from laboratory tests to accurately predict drug performance at initial development stages. The model achieved a prediction accuracy of 0.74, surpassing previous models which peaked at 0.58, establishing a new industry benchmark. Co-founder Fred Manby stated that using Enchant could potentially reduce the required investment for developing pharmaceuticals by half due to improved success predictions early on. Francis Arnold highlighted that Enchant addresses crucial challenges in drug discovery that go beyond mere molecular structure, focusing on pharmacokinetics, efficacy, and toxicity.
OpenAI expands services for ChatGPT users.
OpenAI reports 250 million active weekly users, primarily generating revenue from consumer subscriptions rather than enterprise clients. The company converts about 5 to 6% of its free users to paying subscribers, with 1 million users on ChatGPT's enterprise and team versions. OpenAI is exploring alternative business models, including potential advertising integration alongside its subscription services. The CFO expressed optimism about the advancement of artificial general intelligence, suggesting it may be closer than many expect.
Alphabet leverages AI investments for cloud and search success.
Google has significantly reduced costs associated with providing AI-generated answers in search by over 90% thanks to technical advancements. The company's cloud division is gaining momentum as its AI capabilities attract new customers, particularly in the startup sector. Alphabet has expanded Gemini, its generative AI model, which now drives improvements in search functionality. AI is becoming increasingly integral to Google, with over a quarter of new code being written by AI technologies.
Recent developments in ChatGPT and OpenAI innovations.
OpenAI has released GPT-4o, its latest model, featuring both voice and vision capabilities, although it temporarily paused one of its voices due to resemblance with Scarlett Johansson's from the film Her. A partnership with Apple now integrates ChatGPT functionalities into Apple's iOS 18.1, providing tools such as writing aids and personalized response features in Siri. OpenAI is working on its first in-house AI chip, collaborating with TSMC and Broadcom, with an expected launch around 2026, as it shifts focus from manufacturing factories to chip design. New features rolling out include a searchable chat history for users and the Canvas interface, which allows scalable interaction for writing and coding projects.
New study reveals LLMs understand their own mistakes.
A recent study suggests that large language models, LLMs, possess a deeper understanding of truthfulness than previously recognized, which could lead to better error detection. Researchers analyzed exact answer tokens in LLM responses to predict hallucinations, finding that truthfulness information is predominantly contained in these tokens. The study indicates that probing classifiers trained on these tokens can identify specific types of errors, demonstrating that LLMs encode information about their own truthfulness. Findings highlight discrepancies between models' internal activations and their external outputs, suggesting a need for better evaluations and error mitigation strategies in LLMs.
Google prepares for upcoming Gemini AI model release.
Google CEO Sundar Pichai announced that the next Gemini AI model is set to debut in December. This new generation follows two earlier versions and is reported to be progressing well. The upcoming Gemini is expected to feature agent-like capabilities, enabling it to interact directly with computer screens. This shift is similar to advancements seen in recent AI models from companies like Anthropic.
Waymo drives significant growth in robotaxi services.
Waymo's autonomous taxi service has soared to over 150,000 rides weekly, a more than 50% increase since August. The company claimed it is a technical leader in the autonomous vehicle sector, accumulating over 1 million fully autonomous miles weekly. Waymo is also expanding its fleet and facilities to include new electric vehicles and an advanced sensor system, aiming for profitability.
GitHub adds model choices for Copilot chat.
GitHub has announced multi-model support for its Copilot chat, enabling developers to choose from various large language models, including Anthropic's Claude 3.5 Sonnet and Google's Gemini 1.5 Pro, alongside OpenAI's GPT-4 variants. The introduction aims to enhance developer choice, addressing different performance needs for coding tasks, as affirmed by GitHub CEO Thomas Dohmke. This feature currently applies specifically to Copilot Chat and the new Spark tool, with plans to extend model selection across other GitHub products.
Emerging capabilities of agentic AI.
Recent developments in agentic AI, particularly with Anthropic's Claude, indicate that AI can now interact with computer interfaces like humans do. Ethan Mollick illustrates this shift by demonstrating how Claude can handle planning and task delegation, allowing users to step away while the AI completes complex assignments independently. Mollick emphasizes that these advancements indicate a need for businesses to adapt their mindsets and structures as AI technologies evolve, which will be crucial for future organizational success.
Google's Notebook LM challenges traditional CRM systems.
Google's Notebook LM is being used by venture capital firms as an alternative to traditional CRM tools, showcasing how AI can transform data management and communication in businesses. Users can upload extensive email histories to Notebook LM, allowing them to easily query past communications and gather insights without the manual data entry required by traditional CRMs. With its growing popularity and potential for a business-specific version, Notebook LM may prompt CRM providers to enhance their offerings to compete with this emerging AI-driven approach.
ChatGPT introduces chat history search feature.
ChatGPT will now allow users to search their chat history using a new magnifying glass icon in the web app. This feature is being rolled out to Plus and team members immediately, with free users getting access within a month. Users can type their queries into a search box that appears when they select the icon.
AI drives over 25% of new coding at Google.
Google's CEO announced that more than a quarter of new code is produced by AI, which is subsequently reviewed by staff. This initiative is part of Google's strategy to enhance productivity and efficiency within the company. An internal AI model named Goose, trained on 2 decades of Google engineering expertise, supports employees in coding and product development.
Google's CFO emphasizes AI-driven efficiency improvements.
Anat Ashkenazi, Google's new CFO, indicated that the company can enhance its efficiency beyond current efforts and is focusing on AI to drive these improvements. She noted that a significant portion of new code at Google is now being created by AI, highlighting the potential for internal AI initiatives to help streamline operations. Ashkenazi's arrival has generated optimism among analysts for greater transparency in Google's financial strategies as the company continues to invest heavily in its AI capabilities.
Google expands AI search features globally.
Google is launching its AI-driven search capability called AI Overviews in over 100 countries, targeting 1 billion monthly users worldwide. The AI summaries now support several languages and include improved access to source links for both desktop and mobile users. Ads within these AI-generated summaries will be clearly identified, although the feature is still not available in the EU.
New Claude 3.5 Sonnet enhances GitHub Copilot functionality.
The Claude 3.5 Sonnet is now available on GitHub Copilot, providing developers with advanced coding assistance directly within Visual Studio Code and GitHub.com. This updated model excels on the S2E Bench verified benchmark and scores 93.7% on Human Eval, showcasing its ability to turn natural language into correct Python functions. Developers can expect features such as high-quality code generation, inline debugging, automated test creation, and contextual code explanations as part of the public preview.
Google drives growth through AI innovation.
Google's revenues for the third quarter reached $88.3 billion, exceeding forecasts thanks to strong AI momentum across its services. The company's cloud division experienced a 35% revenue increase to $11.4 billion, driven by AI infrastructure and generative AI solutions. CEO Sundar Pichai noted that new AI features are enhancing search capabilities and driving greater product adoption in the cloud sector.
Google delays Project Astra AI launch until 2025.
Google's Project Astra, aimed at developing AI applications and agents for real-time understanding, won't be released before 2025. During a recent earnings call, CEO Sundar Pichai discussed the project's potential to allow AI to interpret and interact with the surrounding world. While there were plans for a consumer-focused AI experience this December, it now appears unlikely unless separate from Project Astra.
xAI enhances Grok training with NVIDIA's supercomputer innovation.
NVIDIA has announced that its Spectrum-X networking technology has improved the Colossus supercomputer, which is now recognized as the largest AI training cluster globally at xAI. Located in Memphis, Colossus is designed to train the latest Grok models, leveraging 100,000 NVIDIA Hopper GPUs to process vast amounts of data efficiently. The advanced networking architecture allows for high throughput and low latency, enhancing the training speed and accuracy of these AI models.
Google launches compact Japanese AI model for mobile use.
Google has released a Japanese version of its Gemma AI model, which delivers GPT 3.5 level performance using only 2 billion parameters. This model can operate locally on mobile devices and is available through platforms like Kaggle and Hugging Face. To promote global development, Google has introduced a $150,000 competition aimed at adapting Gemma for various local languages.
Exploring different futures for artificial intelligence.
OpenAI's Sam Altman and Anthropic's Dario Amodei have shared their visions for the future of AI, highlighting a hopeful perspective where technology enhances creativity and social equality. They recently published contrasting blog posts discussing their ambitions and the AI landscape, noting shared beliefs and disagreements. The conversation also touched on significant upcoming AI model releases and the competitive nature of large language models.
The growing ubiquity of generative AI tools.
A recent study indicates that about 40% of U.S. adults have engaged with generative AI tools, showcasing a faster adoption rate than early personal computers. However, experts argue that actual integration into work routines remains low, with only 3.5% of work hours involving generative AI assistance. Despite varying adoption rates, generative AI is becoming increasingly prevalent in everyday digital experiences, suggesting that users will inevitably interact with these technologies more over time.
Microsoft advances AI development tools for developers.
Microsoft has launched GitHub Copilot for Azure and new tools aimed at streamlining AI app development for software engineers. These innovations, including AI app templates, reduce cognitive overload by allowing developers to work within familiar coding environments like Visual Studio Code. As the role of the AI engineer emerges, Microsoft's upgrades may significantly influence how software is built and integrated with AI capabilities.
AI now generates over 25% of new code at Google.
Google reports that AI generates more than a quarter of its new code, which is then reviewed by engineers, according to CEO Sundar Pichai. This reliance on AI is reflected in Google's revenue growth, with significant increases in both Google Services and Google Cloud earnings for the quarter. The company continues to expand its AI offerings, introducing features like custom chatbots and automated note-taking, alongside AI enhancements in products like the Pixel 9 smartphones.
CTGT innovates safety in AI model deployment.
CTGT, founded by Cyril Gorla and Trevor Tuttle, focuses on enhancing safety in AI by identifying and addressing biases and hallucinations in models. Their auditing technique claims to offer better interpretability than existing methods, avoiding the need for additional models during evaluations. With endorsements from notable investors and partnerships with significant companies, CTGT plans to expand its team and refine its platform to meet the growing demands of AI safety.